Domino's Pizza is not the same as it was in 1985, 2000, or even 2010. It's a company in constant reinvention in order to stay ahead in the competitive business of selling pizza. Joining me today to share what the company may be cooking up next is Domino's President and CEO, J. Patrick Doyle. Thank you for joining us, Patrick. I appreciate it. Well, one of the things that astonishes me about Domino's, the menu hasn't changed much over the past couple of years. Your success, 11% sales growth in the most recent quarter, comes by keeping it simple. What should we expect from the menu going forward? Is it a new sandwich? Is it more chicken items? Or is it stuff that looks like right in front of us?
You know, you're going to see occasional innovation on food, but our view is if we get it right, if we're doing the basics really well, we don't have to be part of that kind of product of the month club. And so for us, innovation is, can be about the food. We launched specialty chicken a little over a year ago. We launched a pan pizza about 3 years ago, but those are the only two products we've launched in the last 3 years. So for us, news can come from a lot of places. It can come from food, but it can also come from technology. It can come from other innovations, ways that people can access the brand. And if we do that, we keep it simple in our stores so we can keep up the speed of service. The consistency on the food is going to be there because the menu isn't too broad. It just works better.
We talked in July over summer, and I think you saw a skinny slice to schools.
Right.
Is there any updates? Because we're starting to see skinny menus roll out across pizza. Is there anything coming on that front?
Yeah, I mean, we're continuing to roll that out into schools called Domino's Smart Slice, and it's got whole wheat crust and lower fat, lower sodium. It's a great product. And we're really using that for that market as a way to kind of get the product out there, get people used to eating it, and then we'll see. There may be an opportunity to roll that out more broadly.
Well, I wish I had that when I was in school because we had frozen, disgusting Helios. But yeah, I wish I had some Domino's, maybe whole wheat. And a big thing to your growth has been tech. Everybody talks about you in tech. What aren't you doing in tech that maybe you could do in tech? It feels though you just recently launched. You can order through Samsung TV. What is there left to do?
Yeah, there's a lot left to do. I mean, at the end of the day, we think any place where there is technology, any place where there is a screen, you should be able to order from Domino's. And so you can do it through your Ford now, through the Ford Sync. You can do it off of Pebble or Android watches. You can do it through the Samsung TV. There are more things coming. I mean, basically think about any screen. Our view is you should be able to order Domino's through it.
Well, I'm pumped to order my Smart Slice through my Apple Watch eventually. Not saying that's now, but eventually. And last thing I came up researching is Pizza Mogul was in Australia.
Right.
Could you take us through what that is, and could it end up in America?
Yeah, it's this great program. So what they're doing in Australia is they're basically crowdsourcing new pizza ideas. So people come up with a pizza, they name it Brian's Pizza, and essentially we pay you then for every pizza that you sell. So we turn people into salespeople for us. They create a product, they go out, they put it up on social media. Every time somebody clicks through and orders that pizza, we pay them a bounty, a commission on it. So really interesting program. And so we're absolutely looking at it. And one of the things that works incredibly well with our system is our international master franchisees. These are big independent organizations. And they've got marketing teams and great creativity. They come up with ideas. We all learn from each other. If somebody does something that works, we all look at it and say, hey, you know what? Maybe there's an opportunity to do that in the US or to do it in the UK or Mexico or India. And so Pizza Mogul is terrific. It really is a very, very interesting idea.
Well, I think one thing that I learned is I need to move to Australia and create my own pizza because I'm in the wrong business. Well, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time.